The grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of our God endures forever.
Heaven and earth will pass away, but God's word will not pass away.
Dear brothers and sisters, on this third Sunday of Easter, let us understand the gospel of the day. The disciples have returned home. They have gone back to fishing. They have moved from empty tomb to their boats. They have returned to the same boats, the same nets, the same water, the same work. That's when and where Jesus showed himself. It's now 2 weeks after the Easter Sunday, and I'm sure we have all returned to the routine of our lives. That's when and where we can expect Jesus to show himself to us. They fished through the darkness, but their nets were empty. That night they caught nothing. The darkness, however, was not just about the night sky. The darkness was also in the disciples. In the same way, the empty nets is not only descriptive of their fishing efforts, it's descriptive of the disciples themselves. They are as empty as their nets. Who here hasn't experienced the darkness and emptiness? You fish, you work, you do your best, but you still come up empty. That's when Jesus, still unrecognized by the disciples, shows himself and say, "Children, you have no fish, have you? What are your empty nets today?" Did you notice that all this happened just after daybreak? The dark night of fishing has given way to the dawn of a new day, new hopes, new possibilities. The darkness does not win. The light always prevails. In the light of the new day, in the light of the full net, in the light of 153 fish, Jesus shows himself. It is the Lord. As soon as Jesus is recognized, naked Peter gets dressed and jumps in the water. The last time Peter got out of the boat was preceded by him saying, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." Not this time, however. Today is different. There are no conditions, no demands, no requests for a miracle. Peter is clothing himself with courage, clothing himself with joy, clothing himself with urgency of Jesus. Dear friends, what place or circumstances of your life need to be clothed with courage or joy? I wonder what Peter thought when he got ashore and saw a charcoal fire. I wonder if he gazed at the flames, lost himself in the past, and remembered the other charcoal fire, the one by which he warmed himself and denied Jesus. Jesus shows himself to us in the charcoal fire of our guilt, of regrets and betrayals. Those fires, however, have been extinguished and a new fire kindled. That's true for Peter, for you, and for me. For most of us, shared meals also mean shared conversation. And so it does for Peter and Jesus. It was a conversation of love, freedom, and moving forward. "Do you love me?" Jesus asks Peter, not once, but 3 times. One question for each of Peter's denial. 3 times Peter gave the same answer. "Yes, Lord, you know I love you." And I think he did. I'm sure Jesus knew that Peter loved him, but Peter needed to know that he loved Jesus. Peter needed to understand that he was not bound to identify by his past. How many of us also need to hear, understand, and experience that again and again as it is for the very first time? Finally, my dear friends, with each question and answer, Jesus drew Peter from his past and freed him to become himself, to be more fully alive. Isn't that really what today's gospel has been about? It's the same story being told through the many different details and circumstances of our lives. Jesus showed himself in the empty nets that were filled with large fish, the darkness that gave way to the light, nakedness that was clothed, a charcoal fire of denial that became a fire of welcome and invitation, a last supper that became a first breakfast, the three denials that were forgiven with three affirmations of love.